I've been getting asked, why do you have your tongue split if you're gay? It was not split for sexual reasons. It was split because I wanted it split. And they just, I don't care. They just assume I split it because I want to do some nasty stuff.
What's up, guys? It is Kay Laura here, and today I am back with another video with my little brother. As you can tell by the title, I am asking him offensive questions. Are you scared?
Terrified.
Alright, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Austin. I have a cat named Leo, a dog named Max, a ferret named Bandit, and a leopard gecko named Alfredo.
Disclaimer, this is not to insult anyone in any sort of way. This is only for information purposes. Have a good day.
The first question, Austin, is what's a question you hate getting asked, just for starters?
For me, what I hate getting asked is I hate when people ask me, like, how did you know you was gay? Like, what made you turn gay? Like, basically, not, like, really how did you know you was gay, but more of, like, what made you gay? And, like, guys will ask it more than girls, but whenever they ask, I always say, well, how did you know you liked girls? And they'll be like, I just did. And I was like, all right, then there's your answer. Like, I just knew. Like, when you was liking girls, I was looking at you guys and thinking you guys was attractive for liking you.
This goes kind of with the first question. What's a question you like being asked?
A question
Something you enjoy answering.
Okay, so for me, there's a question I get messaged a lot on Instagram by guys, and I've never, like, I don't tell a lot of people, like, or anybody really. I mean, I think I might have told you a couple of guys, but guys will, like, very frequently, like, that we went to school with or that we know personally and stuff will ask me, like, when you knew you was gay, did it scare you? And also, how did you come out? Like, how did you tell your family? Like, what made you tell people? And so it's like guys basically telling me, like, okay, I'm gay, but I'm afraid to tell anybody, so, like, help kind of thing. And I get that asked very, very, very frequently.
Third question is, if you had a girlfriend, was it a cover-up? And I've always been curious about this.
Yes, I had a girlfriend for 3 years. You know that part. She's actually pregnant now, and me and her talk quite frequently.
Are you the father?
Yes, I'm the father. I drove 3 hours to get her pregnant. No,
There's
so
the tea, sis.
it was one of those things. It wasn't a cover-up. It was more of a cover-up to myself at first. Like, I was trying to tell myself, like, you can't be gay, you can't be gay. Because Mom's reaction was always, like, super, like, seriously scared about it. Like, she would talk about it and be like, God, I just don't understand, you know? And it wasn't that she didn't understand gay people, no. But back to my ex, I did not use her as a cover-up for the public. I used it as a cover-up for me. Toward the end, though, our relationship really was unhealthy. She wasn't happy, I wasn't happy, but, like, she was still my best friend, and that's where...
And they're still friends till this day.
That's what that relationship was, and that was back in middle school from 6th grade to 8th grade.
But did you go into the relationship thinking, ooh, people won't know I'm gay if I have a girlfriend?
No, not at all. When I got in the relationship, it was purely because I was like, this was my best friend, so I was trying to convince myself I liked her, and I didn't like that. And I was trying to tell myself, like, okay, maybe if I'm in this relationship, eventually I will have feelings toward her in that way, and I never did. Like, never one time.
I remember it took them forever to get their first kiss.
It wasn't even a kiss. It was just, like, that one time.
I remember asking him all the time, because I was, like, super ecstatic that he even had a girlfriend.
Well, me and her would lie to her friends and say that they kissed and stuff, just because we wanted people to believe it.
Sounds very insulting, which is not insulting whatsoever. It's just, you guys will know what I mean when I say it. What kind of gay are you?
Okay, so that was the first question I was asked by my mom when I was face-to-face with her after she found out and everything, which I was the one who told her, but she had just came out of surgery and I had seen her, and we got back to the house, and I was getting off from school, and I just got home as she was pulling into the driveway with my stepdad, and he didn't know yet, and I go inside, and she's sitting down, and she's, like, still, like, a little bit loopy from the surgery, and she goes, my only thing is what kind of gay are you? You know, she hugged me, cried, and was like, what kind of gay are you? Like, I just want to know so I know, like, how to act. I'm like, well, what do you mean? And then she explained, like, do you want to wear makeup? Do you want to dress like a girl? Do you want to do drag? What do you want to do? You know, and I was like, I want to look like a guy.
The next question is kind of a question that I am very, very interested in. And this is, when you're in a relationship, is it weird to have guy friends?
Okay, so when I'm in a relationship, having guy friends is not weird. What is weird for me is most every guy friend I have ever had has wanted more than to be a friend, and they have girlfriends.
So you've never actually had a guy friend?
No,
that
I have.
Actually...
I have. I've had maybe one or two. But out of that one or two, out of the handful of them that I've had and stuff that I was really close with, by the end of it, the second I'm in a relationship, they immediately try to come on to me or want something from me. It's never just that, or they'll always use the excuse, I was drunk. I got drunk last night. It was a high school party. I got drunk, and so I messaged you. You wasn't that drunk.
Next question. Do you regret coming out?
I have never really regretted coming out. I've more so regretted thinking everybody wanted to be my friend when I came out, because it was really just everyone wanted the gay friend. And then going back to the whole guy situation, a lot of guys became my friend because their girlfriends was friends with me, and then it turned into the guy saying that they was drunk and then messaging me dirty stuff. So it was never that I regretted coming out. I regretted trusting that everybody wanted to be my friend and letting everyone into my life and having this huge circle of people and me being Mr. Popular in everybody's eyes for a second, and that ended quickly. Like, that was like a head rush and a high for me, and I loved it. And then the second it was gone and taken away, like, I felt sad and I felt lonely and I felt like I had nobody and there was no one to trust.
This question is kind of going to go along with you regret coming out, but not really. Like, it doesn't, it's, do you ever rethink your sexuality? And what I mean by this, and I'm sure you already do, but I'm going to clarify for the audience, I mean this as in, do you ever sometimes think, ooh, I could be straight? Or, ooh, like, or bi?
I've never, ever in my life looked at a girl and wanted to be with a girl in any sort of way. So, no.
I have two more questions. I'm going to kind of, like, merge two questions into one real quick. Do you get treated differently, and do you get made fun of about it?
Okay, as far as getting treated differently, I don't know that I get treated...
I feel it's a given.
Yeah, I don't feel like I get treated differently. I feel like it's just more of reality, like it's life. Not everybody is 100% okay with it. So yeah, I definitely would say I get treated differently. Whenever I had a job where I was not working with a lot of gay people in my environment, if any, and I was the only one, I will definitely say the guys there would not talk to me. The girls there would talk to me, but if any of them was religious, they'd definitely let me know. But for the most part, my jobs that I've had, I've worked with a lot of gay people or pure girls, and they're absolutely fine with me. Yes, you do get made fun of. I mean, regardless, you're going to get made fun of, you're going to get talked about. No matter what, you're going to get talked about. I'm not somebody who's against PDA so much, but I'm just not somebody who wants to go out in public and hold my boyfriend's hand or kiss him or anything like that, just because of a respect thing. I know where we are at, where we do live, and where we're from. There are a lot of religious people around, and I do feel like it's disrespectful, and I mean, no one wants to see straight people all over each other, so why do you want to see gay people all over each other?
Okay, holding hands, I feel is different.
You think so?
Holding hands, like, Dylan and I hold hands. If you see an older couple holding hands, oh, you think, oh, that's cute. Or if you see, like, a mom and dad holding hands.
I understand what you're saying. I just feel like, for me,
hands,
it's more of a respect thing toward them. Like, they don't want to see it, so they shouldn't have to see it.
I disagree with that.
Mom
Mom
says the same thing. She's like, I disagree, but I also understand if it makes you feel safer not to.
Yes, and I totally understand that part. The last question I'm going to ask is, and this is like, I feel is like the whole sum of this entire video. This is going to be a long video. I don't know if I'm going to split off into part 1 and 2. I feel like I'm going to just try to narrow it down into just one. This is very, very, very important to me, to the audience, to you just understand.
Yeah.
Do you get offended at gay terms?
No, I feel like the gay people that get offended by the word fag and everything else, I feel like I personally do feel like they are very sensitive people. Do I feel like it's rude when you're using it in a very derogatory, trying to hurt them way? Whenever you joke about it or it is a gay joke, I feel like you need to buckle up and just deal with it, suck it up. It's not that serious. It's going to happen.
Yeah, and I'm going to actually tell just a small little story about what I experienced as his sister. I experienced this almost every single day. Most people that I know, I talk to, and all this stuff, knows that I have a gay little brother. Regardless if it's work, if it's just my personal life, they all know that I have a gay little brother. And so a lot of people in my personal life that isn't really in his personal life, they know that he's gay, and they'll sit there, and if they want to make a gay joke, they stop making the joke because they think it's going to offend me. And I'll look at him like, just say what you were going to say, because A, it's not going to offend me, and B, I don't even think it would offend my brother.
I do feel like you have to watch who you make jokes in front of, you know, because if you were at the workplace or something, let's say you work with a gay person, you make that joke to them, and they are somebody who is very sensitive, or they like to turn something
You have
into
to
nothing.
know the person.
You have to know the person. Don't just go up to some gay stranger and say some gay joke to them, expect them not to want to hurt you or hit you in the face.
I guess what it all comes down to is you just have to know who you're talking to.
Yeah, you shouldn't just do it to some random person.
Yeah, exactly.
That is wrong. That is something like, I wouldn't want someone walking up to me randomly in public and saying something to me like that, you know?
This video comes down to is my boy right here is not that sensitive, y'all. So, I'm not saying go spit gay jokes at him, but it's okay sometimes, okay? Right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
got 2 lesbian dogs.
Alright, yeah, my dogs are lesbian, so that's another story.
And yes, we just sexualized your
And,
dogs.
yeah, we did. And it's fine. Life is good.
Oh, she's about sexual. I changed my mind.
But she's crying. She's sad about that comment.
She does have a little tear going down her face.
Oh, look at that video. If you like this type of video, give this video a thumbs up. If you made it this far, comment pineapple down below. And also tell me what question you were wondering and you got answered today. I don't really know how to end this video. Ew, it fell on my leg.
She legit just dropped the
That
tear.
was
terrible.
Alright guys, I will talk to you guys later, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you want to see any more videos like this, and you guys have a wonderful day. You gotta say it together. I say, and you guys have a wonderful day, and later daters.
Okay.
Alright, and you gotta do it.
I don't know what to do. What am I doing? Alright, have a beautiful day.
No.
Animal abuse.
And you guys have
Have
a wonderful
day.
day.
Later, gators.
And